Oh, that's tasty.
Good morning. I'm here in Lavender at Heap Seng Leong with my sister Sophie. She is visiting for our, if you wonder why she sounds Australian, she's been living there for quite a while. Not separated at birth, and she went to live in Australia. But we have come to a coffee shop that's been here since the 70s. I think it's proper retro inside, right?
It is. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. All right, do you want to tell us what we've got?
So we have toast with kaya.
We do.
And lots of butter.
Yes, that's the way to have
runny
it.
eggs.
Yep.
We have a Kopi, which is coffee with condensed milk.
Yeah,
And then, what was that one again? Tea.
I just got a chrysanthemum. Whoo, that'll wake you up. I just got a chrysanthemum tea as well. As you guys know, not a huge coffee drinker. And
here we have some curry puffs.
Curry puffs. So they're making them fresh. It's really cool to see her making them. You, what did you say they were like? That reminded you of something?
Empanadas. Like they look like
Empanadas.
empanadas from Argentina, but different because they don't have curry in the ones in Argentina.
Yeah. So she's making them in there, rolling all the dough out, and then rolling it out, putting the curry in the thing.
Plastic
and then
shaped puff
mold, yeah,
mold.
puff mold, and then puff mold puts it in, and then she rips the edge off, and then puts them there, and then they are fried.
Deep fried.
Normally you have a much healthier breakfast, like fruits, granola, but we're going for this today. Right, I think we should get stuck in with the eggs and things first.
Yeah.
Before we have our curry puff.
What
so
is this?
you've got some white pepper, and you've got some soy. So these are something that when visitors first come to Singapore, they're like, what's happening with the eggs? Because they're not like hard boiled, they're not soft boiled, they're kind of in the middle. The white's quite runny. Like it's something that's quite unusual, I think, if you haven't really had it. I've not seen it anywhere else. Sophie's traveled quite a lot.
Just in other Asian countries.
Yeah, not others place. Okay, so the idea is you add some white pepper. I don't like it, so I don't do that. A bit of sweet, sticky, dark soy, and then you mix the whole thing up. And then, yeah, these ones normally when we go to the place down there, and every other place I've been to actually, they give you the eggs in the water still. But these ones have been prepared and cracked and put in the plates for us here. Yeah. So, yeah.
Save us some time.
Save us trying to crack into it. Okay, so yeah, we're going to get started on the eggs. Okay, we're actually sitting outside. Inside is really full. We're sitting outside. They've got a couple of little tables out, rickety tables that's been fixed with tape, and we're sitting outside the bottom of like the HDB car park. But I quite like it.
I like it. It's authentic.
Yeah, it is.
Now I feel like I'm on like a proper trip.
Now you feel like you're on a proper trip. Okay, the yolks of this egg aren't as runny as other ones I've had before. Just an observation. But yeah. I mean, it doesn't look the most appetizing thing, and I can.
Yeah.
My mum's also, well, our mum is also visiting, but she doesn't like these, so she's not here today. She's probably at home eating some fruit. I mean, they smell like eggs.
Like I want to eat it with toast.
I really like egg. That is some good egg.
It's
Now,
actually got egg flavor.
yeah.
I feel like so many eggs these days, they have no flavor anymore.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I think lots of the egg, like the chickens, are just
It's mass
farmed
produced.
and mass produced.
Yeah,
and
there's no flavor. These have
You're
flavor.
losing the flavors of the eggs. Yeah, it's like whenever I buy strawberries here, my kids don't know what strawberries taste like because they're not proper strawberries. They're picked too early. They're supposed to ripen on the way, and they don't. They taste bad. But these, yum. Okay, we've got these. The bread here is really long, and something that I found different is the kaya is orange. Yeah, the kaya he had in a tin and it was orange, which I haven't had the orange one before. The butter has melted inside.
It's a thick bit of butter.
It smells so good. The bread is toasted perfectly. They actually toast it over fire. Did you see that?
Yeah, it's so soft.
Tiny little grill, long slices of bread put on the grill. Yeah, thank you. So I'm gonna dip.
Even just that alone is so good.
I like to dip. Oh, yum. It's not as sweet as other kayas I've had, actually.
For me it is sweet, but I'm not used to eating super sweet.
Yeah, you don't
stuff,
eat a lot
I
of
guess.
sweet stuff. I wanna just try a bit of the kaya.
It's really good with the butter. It's so yummy. It's very like creamy.
Yeah, more coconutty, less sweet. And the bread is still super soft.
Yeah.
It's not like the crunchy kind of toast that you get elsewhere. This is perfect for me. You've got a little bit of crunch on some of the edges,
But it's really soft in the middle.
Really good. And you can see the lines where it's been on like the little grill. And one kind of got a bit burnt. And he scraped it off with the metal from the top of the pan.
And he had a very cool knife to like chop through the bread. It looked really
Giant.
old school.
Chop, chop.
Black.
Yeah, it's cut little tiny, cute sized pieces. Yeah, and I find sometimes when I have the eggs, I'm more full because eggs are good for you.
Yeah.
But I don't feel
Protein.
like heavy. Ooh, there's a nice breeze.
Should I try this?
Let's go for the coffee.
We both don't really drink coffee.
No, this
it
is
gives
when
us
you need
anxiety.
So
So
we're
we
gonna be
thought
a bit
we'd get a really strong coffee.
paranoid after this episode.
I thought there'd be a bit more milk. There was condensed milk at the bottom.
Yeah.
Which I love, actually, condensed milk.
That smells good.
That's pretty good.
Is it pretty good?
It's strong, but it's good. I love coffee, but coffee doesn't love me.
The smell of it, it gets me in my throat. That raw kind of coffee, and
It's
they
like
do
a
it
bit
here.
bitter, but it's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Oh, that's nice. Ooh.
They made it a very old school way that I've seen before in India and Peru, actually, where they have like the big metal jugs, and
Yeah.
they have the like filter that looks like it's about 20 years old, the same filter.
The big, the sock material
It's like
filter.
a weaved filter, and then they just like pour the hot water over the coffee. That's always good coffee. Indonesia, they do it as well.
It's really good. Oh, and they've got like this big metal. It looked like it was just scooping hot water out of it, so it must be heated to keep the water
it's
at that
just
temperature.
like constant boiling water.
It's
I
like
guess.
drinkable with it. I think this chrysanthemum
Yeah, what is that called?
chrysanthemum tea.
Chrysanthemum.
I like it cold as well.
What is chrysanthemum?
Chrysanthemum's a flower. Ooh, this one's a nice one. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. They also do the coffee here where they stick a whack of butter in it.
Oh, that's
sweet.
very sweet.
Very sweet.
sweet.
That's a good noise. I feel like I need some ice in it to like loosen the sweetness. Yum. Okay, I want to eat some of this while the butter is still melting. Oh, look at that butter. Oozy. But the butter's not like greasy. It's creamy.
It's good butter.
I don't know how healthy this is, probably not at all, but I feel like I'm having a great start to my day.
Yes.
I feel like this is a great place to come. Like, if you're coming to visit and you've never had this before, but you want, like, there are hundreds of Thai toast places, but I've never actually been to this one, and a friend recommended it. It's one of the oldest, proper retro inside, stacked with just everything all over the side, eggs piled up in the side, but it's local. This is real kaya toast breakfast, coffee, thick. You're kind of sitting near the HDB, worried that the crows are going to come and get my food every so often. But this is real. This is local life. People are coming here
This
just
is what
to
I
have breakfast.
travel for. Like, I don't want to. Like, the food in the shopping centers here is really delicious, but I like this. I like authentic and real culture.
Yeah.
And there was like a queue pretty much the whole time.
Yeah.
But it's really fast service.
We've got the curry puffs as well in a minute.
Yeah.
Yum. Curry puff time!
I'm actually already feeling a bit full, but
These are, whoa!
we have a puff each. I thought we were going to get one to share, and Emily's like, no, two.
It's minimum 2 pieces over there. Choose your puff.
Choose my puff. I'll have this puff.
Doesn't feel greasy.
It doesn't actually smell of anything. I think the curry is so tightly enclosed, you can't smell it.
Heavy though. No,
Greasy, like a very tiny.
It's got some nice puffed bits you can see on the side, right, where it's all bubbled up with the oil. Cheers.
Oh,
I haven't quite got to the. Oh no, there's a little.
I didn't get any curry yet.
I've got a little lick of it on the end of my tongue.
It's like very hollow and open.
Oh, that's nice. Very flaky pastry,
Yeah.
as you can see by the table. Not greasy, not oily.
I reached the curry.
It's really like hard, crispy
And
on the
hollow.
outside, and then you've got like a layer of soft inside as well.
The curry
How's the
potato
curry?
is really good.
I haven't got to that yet. Ooh,
I
ooh.
feel like I can always taste like a certain spice, and I never know what to name it.
It's got a really nice warmth to it, but it's not like chili.
It's just flavorful.
Flavorful.
Because there's a sweet, like a little bit of sweet to it.
Almost smells a little carroty.
Yeah, so the top pastry is like crunchy, and then inside it's like soft and flaky.
And the potato still has a bite to it. It's still a hardness. It's not just like mush. Not like baby food.
This is like a great snack size. These are $1.20 for one.
Wow. And it's actually a lot nicer than the than my favourite chain, which recently I won't say the name, but in the last 6 months or so, they've changed their pastry. I'm not happy about it. This. I would travel here for this one.
Your new puff.
My new puff.
It like moves down the puff, so your end bite is all potato.
I've just got the nice little crimped corner now. I've made such a mess over the table.
Yeah. Now I see why the birds hang out here.
What should I wash it down with? Ooh, too sweet? Or a cup of anxiety?
I think the anxiety.
Let's have a cup of anxiety and jitters. Keep me going for the day. How's that for breakfast experience?
It's filling. I'm full.
I could eat
so many
another one.
different flavors. There was like the sweet, the egg, there's like curry,
And the different
coffee,
different textures, soft melty butter, like runny egg, little bits of crisps on the toast. Yum. I really, really like this place. I encourage you to come down here. We took a bus that dropped us off just opposite. I think we're kind of Kalang, Alginid Way, Lavender. Not sure, but coming down for like a true authentic experience, like you say, Zoe's been traveling a long time, and yeah, you could go and have this. There are loads of like restaurant style places in a shopping mall, but this is local.
This is what you want.
This is
These
life.
guys have been doing it for how many years did you say?
He looks like he's been here for about 200 years, to be honest.
Yeah, like it's just so simple. He's just at his table, buttering his bread, putting his eggs on, and that's it. You know, nothing fancy, and that's what you want. You want real.
Straight up, strong coffee, amazing eggs, great curry puffs, and a cool experience. So yeah, awesome. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, share this with someone you want to bring here, and you'll see me another time. Might see her hanging around on another episode on our other channel as well. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.
See ya.